Hello once again, everybody. Chris here from the Ecomm Elite Listing Lab suite of tools. And the last one we're going to look at is the Analyzer. This is a quick look at a listing where everything's all in one spot. And we can do a quick check on that, on a couple of the items in the listing itself. Quick check on that listing to see if it meets criteria. Great for VAs. Great when you're wondering, hey, is everything really optimized up to par? What we've done here is we've set a certain criteria that go along with this product. I've loaded a few in here for you, and we'll add a product in just a moment. But in the short term, let me show you what's happening here on the status. We notice 1 out of 8, 5 out of 8, and then 7 out of 8. Okay, that's 1, 5, and 7 of criteria have been met. Look at the top one, the Pure Garcinia Cambogia, a good listing. I don't know if it's a good product, don't know anything about it, but it's a good listing, and then it meets 7 of the 8 criteria. It's got an optimal title, optimal bullet points, optimal image count, optimal high-res image count, meaning it's all high-res images, and it uses all the images. Optimal bullets, all the bullet points are taken up. Optimal title, meaning it meets the criteria of being short enough, being reasonably short and keyword dense. It's got non-optimal product rating. In this case, it's we'll look in a minute, but it's got 3.8, I think, out of 5 stars. Really want to shoot for 4 stars if possible. Just noting that, again, if you've got dozens or hundreds of listings, this is a great way just to kind of take a snapshot and see what's going on with these listings. Optimal description, meaning it's filled out all the way. Optimal fulfillment options, meaning FBA is what you want to have as opposed to FBM. Again, is this a perfect science? Certainly not, but it's a great way to check these things all in one spot. This one, which is just a mess of a listing, I'll show you that in a moment, meets nothing other than an optimal title, and even that's not really optimal, but it's got keywords in there. Optimal in that, when we're searching for keywords, is the keyword in the title. I'll show you what I mean. Let's look at the specific examples. Let's look at the worst one first. That is this thing, which is just, I did a search for this product, happened to stumble on this thing, and it's just awful. It does have pillowcase, because I did search for a pillowcase. It did put pillowcase in the title, so it shows up for that. Other than that, this is this is misleading in our tool, because it does have 1 out of 8 optimal title, because I was putting in a keyword, I'll show you in a minute, put in pillow. So it does show up for that. We'll give it that one. Other than that, not good images, not high-res images. You can't zoom on the thing. They're just terrible. Optimal bullets, no, absolutely not. Optimal description, there isn't one. Yeah, that's just not a great product description. So the tool is saying, hey, man, you really need a little bit of work there. Next up, we'll go to the 5 out of 8, the rolling pin we've already always looked at, and it gets close. Gets closer, but we're images again. It's just not doesn't have all the images, and there's certainly that one looks high res maybe, but don't have enough images and things like that. Obviously, it's not great. We go to the Garcinia, better, a lot more images, a lot better title. I put weight loss as the keyword, etc. Probably easier if we show an example here. So let's add a product. Okay, so what happens is when we want to do a search in this thing and see how it looks. Let's add a product. And we're going to find an ASIN. Let's just go to, why not, Amazon Echo. Let's just grab an Amazon tool. Let's see how awesome their listings are. See if they practice what they preach. Echo.black. Well, that's interesting because that's a pretty short title, but you know what that thing is. But let's find out. Let's take the ASIN. As we know in previous modules, we can find out that ASIN is right up here after the DP /. We can find out that that's where the ASIN lives. Let's copy this thing. Let's put this into the tool. We want to choose the US, not the United Kingdom in this case. And we want to put a keyword in here. Amazon Echo. Okay, that's what we want to be searching for. Are we optimized for that in our title and backend and all this kind of stuff? And this is what the listing tool will help us with, the analyzer will help us with. Let's save this, and it'll pop it into our library and give us an idea where we're at. Echo. All right, so Echo dot. Okay, why is this not an optimal title? We put in Amazon Echo. That was the keyword we were searching for. And in that case, it doesn't show up, but all we had is Echo, so it's a non-optimal title. Meaning, when we are putting in certain keywords, when we put that keyword when we put add a product, it didn't show up. So that's not, in the eyes of this tool, not an optimal title. Optimal bullets, yes. High image count, high-res images, product rating, number of reviews, perfect. Non-optimal description, non-optimal fulfillment options. So not sure what in this case fulfillment options there. This is by Amazon, so maybe it doesn't like it. Maybe it doesn't like that with the tool because it's an Amazon tool. Either way, it wants to look at FBA and description. Doesn't like the description probably because this is Amazon's racetrack, so this is all HTML. The tool's not going to recognize HTML. We don't get to have that. In this case, it doesn't have the description, or it's not seeing the words Amazon Echo in that description. So obviously, it's not going to see that. So that's why that thing's kind of kicking the tool back. But you get an idea on what this thing is doing for measuring at a glance how optimized are our titles. Really great when you have a number of products. You can look at this one and go, whoa, what happened on this product? A VA or yourself can take a quick gut check and go, whoa, something's wrong there. Maybe the images didn't load correctly. Maybe they're not high res and you thought they were. Maybe you thought you were optimizing for keywords that aren't in there. These are all just high-level ways to look at that all in one space without having to go step by step every single one of those options. So this gives you a good idea what the tools are completely in the Listing Lab tool, finishing out with the Analyzer. Hope you enjoyed them. Hope you enjoyed the training in these modules. And we look forward to seeing you guys in the Ecomm Elite community. And thanks for the time.